Hi, welcome to the quiz. This very quiz can be done on quizalto.com, where you'll be able to get instant feedback with detailed answers and explanations. The link is in the description below. QuizAlto has an extensive library of quizzes you can take for free, and we also have an impressive number of premium quizzes for more advanced levels. As you take quizzes, QuizAlto helps you track your progress over time. If our quizzes are not enough for you, you can even create your own quizzes using AI, and they don't even have to be about AWS products. Okay, let's get started. Good luck. How does AWS IoT FleetWise enable fleet managers to improve route efficiency? By hiring additional drivers. By upgrading vehicle models. By analyzing traffic patterns. By conducting weekly meetings. AWS IoT FleetWise enables fleet managers to improve route efficiency by analyzing traffic patterns. What is the role of the inspection component in the AWS IoT FleetWise Edge agent? To visually inspect the vehicle for physical damage. To verify the driver's license and credentials. To check the quality of fuel or charging stations. To validate and inspect data before it is sent to the cloud. The inspection component in the AWS IoT FleetWise Edge agent validates and inspects data before it is sent to the cloud, ensuring data quality and integrity. What role does the intelligent document extraction feature play in AWS IoT FleetWise? It automatically digitizes all vehicle manuals and service records. It extracts information from drivers' licenses for identification. It does not have an intelligent document extraction feature. It scans and interprets road signs and billboards. AWS IoT FleetWise does not have an intelligent document extraction feature. This capability is more commonly associated with other AWS services like Amazon Textract. FleetWise focuses on vehicle telemetry data rather than document processing. How does AWS IoT FleetWise ensure data consistency across different vehicle models? By limiting data collection to a predefined set of signals. By requiring all vehicles to use the same onboard diagnostic system. By using a standardized signal catalog that maps signals to common names. By converting all data to a proprietary format. AWS IoT FleetWise ensures data consistency by using a standardized signal catalog that maps signals from different vehicle models to common names, allowing for uniform data analysis across the fleet. Which AWS IoT service provides security monitoring and auditing for AWS IoT FleetWise? AWS IoT Greengrass. AWS IoT Analytics. AWS IoT Events. AWS IoT Device Defender. AWS IoT Device Defender provides security monitoring and auditing for AWS IoT FleetWise. How does AWS IoT FleetWise integrate with AWS IoT SiteWise? By controlling factory machinery directly from vehicles. By using SiteWise to manage vehicle maintenance facilities. By sending normalized vehicle data to SiteWise for industrial equipment monitoring. By replacing SiteWise with its own industrial monitoring capabilities. AWS IoT FleetWise integrates with AWS IoT SiteWise by sending normalized vehicle data to SiteWise, which can then be used for monitoring industrial equipment or facilities related to the automotive industry. How does AWS IoT FleetWise handle data ingestion from a mixed fleet of vehicles? By using a flexible data model that can accommodate different vehicle types and protocols. By segregating data into separate systems based on vehicle make and model. By averaging data across all vehicles to create a unified view. By requiring all vehicles to be upgraded to a common hardware platform. AWS IoT FleetWise uses a flexible data model that can accommodate different vehicle types and protocols, allowing it to ingest data from a mixed fleet while maintaining data integrity and meaning. What type of data can AWS IoT FleetWise collect from vehicles? Only fuel consumption data. Vehicle sensors, cameras, and onboard systems data. Driver behavior data through wearable devices. Exclusively GPS location data. AWS IoT FleetWise can collect a wide range of data from vehicle sensors, cameras, and onboard systems, not limited to a single type of information. How does AWS IoT FleetWise support over-the-air updates? By refreshing maps in the navigation system. By allowing remote updates to data collection schemes. By updating the vehicle's engine control unit. By providing software updates to the vehicle's infotainment system. AWS IoT FleetWise supports OTA updates by allowing remote modifications to data collection schemes, enabling dynamic changes to what data is collected without physical access to the vehicles. Which AWS service can be used to visualize fleet performance metrics from AWS IoT FleetWise? Amazon Workspaces. Amazon AppStream 2.0. Amazon Chime. Amazon QuickSight. Amazon QuickSight can be used to visualize fleet performance metrics from AWS IoT FleetWise. How does AWS IoT FleetWise help in reducing maintenance costs? By predicting equipment failures. By offering discounts on spare parts. By providing free maintenance services. By outsourcing maintenance to third parties. AWS IoT FleetWise helps in reducing maintenance costs by predicting equipment failures. How does AWS IoT FleetWise support the concept of digital twins for vehicles? By replacing physical test drives with simulated ones. By duplicating all vehicle data in a secondary backup location. By providing a rich dataset that can be used to create and update digital representations of physical vehicles. By creating 3D models of each vehicle for virtual reality simulations. AWS IoT FleetWise supports digital twins by providing a rich dataset that can be used to create and continuously update digital representations of physical vehicles, enabling advanced simulations and analysis. How does AWS IoT FleetWise support remote diagnostics for vehicles? By ordering replacement parts without human intervention. By providing drivers with step-by-step repair instructions. By collecting and analyzing diagnostic trouble codes in real time. By dispatching mechanics to the vehicle's location automatically. AWS IoT FleetWise supports remote diagnostics by collecting and analyzing diagnostic trouble codes in real time, allowing for proactive identification and resolution of issues. How does AWS IoT FleetWise contribute to predictive maintenance strategies? By scheduling maintenance appointments automatically. By ordering replacement parts without human intervention. By providing detailed, real-time data on vehicle component performance and wear. By training mechanics on new repair techniques. AWS IoT FleetWise contributes to predictive maintenance by providing detailed, real-time data on vehicle component performance and wear, allowing maintenance teams to predict and address issues before they lead to breakdowns. How does AWS IoT FleetWise help in reducing insurance costs? By offering legal advice. By improving driver safety. By providing weather updates. By upgrading vehicle models. AWS IoT FleetWise helps in reducing insurance costs by improving driver safety. What does AWS IoT FleetWise use to monitor vehicle performance? Satellite imagery. Social media feeds. Customer reviews. Telematics data. AWS IoT FleetWise uses telematics data to monitor vehicle performance. Which AWS service can integrate with AWS IoT FleetWise to automate fleet maintenance tasks? AWS Lambda, Amazon RDS, Amazon Redshift, AWS Glue. AWS Lambda can integrate with AWS IoT FleetWise to automate fleet maintenance tasks. What does AWS IoT FleetWise use to analyze historical fleet data? Machine learning algorithms, quantum computing, blockchain technology, virtual reality simulations. AWS IoT FleetWise uses machine learning algorithms to analyze historical fleet data. What does AWS IoT FleetWise use to monitor driver behavior? IoT sensors, customer reviews, social media feeds, satellite imagery. AWS IoT FleetWise uses IoT sensors to monitor driver behavior. What is the significance of the dynamic filters feature in AWS IoT FleetWise? It allows for real-time adjustment of data collection parameters based on current conditions. It automatically changes the vehicle's air filters. It removes impurities from the vehicle's fuel system. It dynamically adjusts the vehicle's suspension based on road conditions. The dynamic filters feature in AWS IoT FleetWise enables real-time adjustment of data collection parameters based on current conditions, allowing for adaptive and efficient data gathering. How does AWS IoT FleetWise help in ensuring regulatory compliance? By conducting safety training. By offering legal advice. By encrypting fleet data. By providing audit logs. AWS IoT FleetWise helps in ensuring regulatory compliance by providing audit logs. How does AWS IoT FleetWise handle data versioning? By maintaining a history of changes to signal catalogs and decoder manifests. By creating a new database for each day's data. By requiring manual version control from users. By overwriting old data with new data continuously. AWS IoT FleetWise handles data versioning by maintaining a history of changes to signal catalogs and decoder manifests, enabling traceability and the ability to work with data collected under different configurations. What does AWS IoT FleetWise use to optimize vehicle maintenance schedules? Customer reviews, predictive analytics, mobile app notifications, social media data. AWS IoT FleetWise uses predictive analytics to optimize vehicle maintenance schedules. Which of the following is a key consideration when deploying AWS IoT FleetWise? Ensuring compatible hardware in vehicles. Determining the optimal fleet size. Selecting the right color for fleet vehicles. Choosing the most experienced drivers. A key consideration when deploying AWS IoT FleetWise is ensuring that the vehicles have compatible hardware capable of running the edge agent and collecting the required data. What is the purpose of the local storage component in the AWS IoT FleetWise edge agent? To cache music and video files for the infotainment system. To store collected data temporarily when there is no network connectivity. To store personal driver profiles and preferences. To provide a permanent backup of all vehicle data. The local storage component in the AWS IoT FleetWise Edge agent temporarily stores collected data when there is no network connectivity, ensuring that data is not lost and can be transmitted once the connection is restored. And that's a wrap. Thanks to everyone who participated. Remember, you can answer along on quizalto.com, where you can keep track of your progress and find much more quizzes. We hope you had a fun and challenging time. Until next time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more. Hit the bell icon to be notified as soon as we upload. Please leave a comment if you have any thoughts or suggestions, and if you think this video is worth sharing with someone who could benefit from it, please forward a link to them. See you next time. Thanks for watching.